Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is your host. We are back alive on Medieval 2. Pardon about yesterday not streaming. It's a matter of two things. First, being I decided to work, and second, it's having found an early rest. Hope you can pardon me if you were hoping to stick online and watch some gameplay, but nonetheless, we are back and well, grateful to have the opportunity. And so this is what we will do. Just as usual, I'll show you the parallel campaign. What I'm doing what is being done in my personal campaign versus versus our campaign versus what is being completed in our campaign on that which is being streamed. So this is the parallel personal. This is our campaign right here at the Mongols. All I really want to share about the parallel campaign is it's the last 10 or so turns. Make it a little bit longer than that. There has been a slowdown and not that much expansion. Fought and killed both generals of Antioch that were around at this time. So their kingdom collapsed. That's the rooms took Adana. Right now actively working on the taking of Antioch itself. Hopefully that they don't come in and complicate my circumstance. and and right now attempted a couple of infantry assaults. Looks as if we're currently building an infantry army to push on Pskov. But really, aside from that, there really isn't that much besides having pushed south so as Hungary from it to prevent Hungary from expanding into Drasta, Varna, and Constantinople. Sadly, we'll have to figure out the stability of the region because we're behind on faith, and having lots significant amount of political disorder there. So it's actively being worked on, and if this doesn't finish repairing, we're not sure as to how much longer we can hold on to Constantinople before having to be kicked out and reinitiate the siege. But that's a piece of municipality that just this region that we cannot let go of, as it's a good means of earning income. Paralleling Kiev and hopefully Antioch falls to be the same. But comes to be the same, not false. Sadly, we may have advanced too early, trying to follow the same steps, but overstretching our lines and logistics. But that's something we'll be resolving. Just again, this is a parallel campaign, just so that we can monitor and assess what we could have done and what could have been done differently. Mm. But that's all for the parallel campaign. We're gonna quit and load up on that our shared campaign. Pardon if my voice is a little off. It's a little. I'm not sure how to explain, but I noticed that it's a little bit different from usual. Oh, but this is our campaign, and where are we? So we covered nearly close to double the amount of time, this campaign feels better off, far much more than the other one. We hold Antioch, pursuing the conquest of Hungary, I believe. Where did we agree to combine our forces? Currently recruiting lots of infantry. Dana is Well, we are behind on stability. A lot of it. I failed to build that infrastructure for stability early on. So now we'll have to rely greatly on situations like this, having to recruit expensive units just to maintain public order. But let us. Oh, I think that's one of our armies. It could be. What's the bulk of my forces? We lost an army from them deserting, if I remember that correct. Oh, well, the armies is here on ship. We'll need to land them before we can land them and pursue these other provinces to capture. Currently conquering Byzantium, apparently. I say apparently because I hold no recollection of what is being done. Sadly, we lost the opportunity to take up Astris, and right now I'm looking to push our forces into all the rest of Anatolia. But before we get to take any steps in the campaign, let us pray. Thank you, Lord Father, for this afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to be live in the stream. I pray, Father, that you be with us and help us in all that we do. I pray, Lord, that you fortify us in the spirit and allow us to prosper and improve our testimonies, Lord. Let us serve you and let us implant in us the needs to serve and to hold humility. Let's be evident of your testimony. Let us be in that what you need to prove of your glory and your grace, Lord. Be with us overall. Hold us in your grace and heal us of our afflictions and improve us in our constitution. Let us be all with you, Lord. Lord, and accompany us in all things. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. Well, the only thing I remember well is the failing of roads. So, fell behind on conquest. The army here couldn't capture the settlement, and because there was nowhere that they could retreat to, they just collapsed right outside. So, yeah, we'll be looking to see how to contain all of this. So 20k in the pocket, great deal of recruitment. Let's see, let's just try to see like what is going on. Luckily, we hold all three pieces of Antioch right now. Not sure as to referring to the parallel campaign. Not sure as to when Rome got to take. Not sure as to when Rome got to take Adana, but it happened around that time that we started pushing on. I started to push on Antioch. Yo, let's make it we. We for our massive armies. Well, the armies that existed at some point. Well, we needing to change tactics. Can no longer be using heavy spears the way that I've been implementing. But I believe this is all. That's Hungarian. Oh, I did not know this that there was a Adrianople over here. So the hope is conquering by Santa in here and then pushing into Hungary. We are 27 out of 65 provinces. 38 to go. I don't know. Hopefully completed within the next 5 streams. Hopefully. Alright, let's leave this to the next one. They need to build a fort so as to keep their army. What is this over here? Alright, let us see. Should have landed that army. If the Byzantine fleet comes around and attacks it, we'll lose it. And that is a dozen units of heavy ore searchers that we lose. Hmm. The Kingdom of Jerusalem is still active. Now that we are in this region of the Holy Land, we could try pushing south to take Jerusalem. And then this will allow us to meet the objective of conquering Egypt later down the road, right? Well, only Poland is calling up its armies. Wow. We'll need to send some spies out there and see where they go. If we want an easy capture of those settlements, it's gonna be when the armies are away. Then when the settlements no longer belong to them, they'll collapse into rebel forces and the enemy will just handle them. Constantinople, Adrianople. There's Egypt. Oh, they fended off the Crusade, I believe. Surprisingly, the Crusaders couldn't do much. They had like a whole late stacks there. So it was like we're watching to see that as to when Cairo would inevitably fall. Come on, that one unit that's in the path. Oh my. The one unit that is in my pathway needs to move. Yes, there. Now we can search on Nisea. Siege out. Oh, Connell's grew in finance. I went from a cup went something like 40 to 100 so. Oh, oh my dang. Oh, but we're failing on operations. Poor relations with Rome. Alright. Maintain siege. Wow. Making less than 3,000 a turn. 560 and 1,000 already allocated in expense. What forces can I take from Novgorod and send them southward? Mm. The three that we need the most are these these lancers and the spearmen. But the problem is the morale. 85. What if we try that? That one unit was 80. At least if we take these mercenary spearmen, not just that we have a little bit more of a stronger unit, but if they get wasted, we save ourselves a little bit on income. Upkeep being 230, it's making this costly. What if I grab you as well? 75. Society won't collapse until it's below 75. So let's send you over to Yasi. Let's bury a slip to it. Mm. Vilnius. It is sitting at a comfortable 90. How about Seoul? Disability. 135? Yeah. Spend the levies. That'll save us 110 in finance. 135. Wow, that far out. Did not realize. Alright. These 4 units. Want to start making those pushes into Hungary and you know, may even need to bring that infantry army down south to attack by Santang. Oh, look at that. No, not the response I want to hear. Oh no. I didn't hold out. Yeah. Siege out Smyrna. Mhm. Yeah. Too much levy spears. That's why the conquest fell so behind. If I were to send them again, they'll just get clobbered in. And the defensive Kanos would be heavily weakened. Swedes were. So we'll need to recruit some units from over here. And Town Militia. Alright, Town Militia does not get an upkeep here. Hmm. Yeah. Fine. That's under garrison. 115. You know, let's take these 3 units. The spear militia and those 2 archers. Problem is over here. Yeah, there's a plane overhead. Never built that. Never have. Oh my. Oh, let's suspend this other unit of levies. 85. Let's try to withdraw the Tartars and light lancers. Oh boy. So we're holding out 2 Byzantine settlements under siege. Rome is trying to advance to up north here. Not sure as to what they see. What's the relation between Byzantium and Hungary? Oh, Hungary is their enemy. These spears, let's dismantle them. Can't afford them, can't be wasting resources on units that will be moved early on. Well, dang. You never thought that these 2 would be transferred to the garrison. Okay. Yeah. But all these armies around it's gonna prove very expensive. We don't need that archer unit. It's a 1-0. You know, we can afford these 2 coming out. So let's send them over to Aleppo. Yeah, right now we're in a phase where we're literally the one thing I do not want to see. A fleet of levy spears. We turned into the populace, guys. Oh my. How about the fleas? We're doing well. Well, yeah. Accompany this general when he passes by. I then like move on south thereafter. What's this ability? Send you two over to Yasi, Moskova. I don't believe there will be any rebels deciding to change fate over here, so let's push you down to Yasi as well. Let's do something about population growth. Get get crop rotation. Ah, 150 right there. The concern is still Novgorod, and it's gonna be from the damaged property. Let's get that armor. See where it takes us, right? Hmm. Disband you. See how I should I risk this at the additional contingent of spear? Hmm. Perhaps not. He holds some units here. Not gonna be paying 10 out to those 7. Any retraining? Oh, we could have potentially retrained them. Uh, they're proving well. Yeah, proven well in battle, but it's better not to keep those. What is this flea? Dromods? That makes me what's wants me to think that it's a do you call it Digimon there. Um Aside from that there is not that we can do. We'll be holding off on recruiting these heavy archers for a little bit and until we're ready to send the army down to attack. Thing is we need to figure out if it's gonna be by landing to Hungary or if it's gonna be naval into Byzantine. Either way, it's going to be expensive. I might need to start doing with Hungary just due to their presence here, disconnecting the two halves of Byzantine. Let's send him. That general will be in charge of the new infantry army. Mm. So I can't believe France is here. They're growing concerned. Poland, please send your army out. I don't know who you're at war with, but would prefer that army is not here. No, it is here. Hungary recognized that there aren't any objectives left for it in this land. And not wanting to provoke any war, it decided to resolve by well, heading back to its own land. Mm. I think that was Egypt. Either on either there's Egypt. No, that must have been a Hungarian port. Couldn't have Byzantine. Hmm. I don't like that Roma is passing from my lands. And, hmm. No, 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 no. Fudge. Just when I was going to send that ship to scout the area. Wow. Football announced. This is in England. No longer remember the circumstances to why. Um, Cheddar. That's not something we can fulfill. Benita Flores. Consabuk. Khan Ogadai. Two faction leaders passed, and they are the more formidable ones. Khan Chikoge, Pongus of the Karlu, Pongus of the Karlu, Tudor Piety, Poison all trading come. Smolensk, Nicosia. Oh, that's fine. Oh, move through here. Cannot afford conflict with Poland just yet. Hey, we missed a guy. Yeah, we could risk there. We save up his amount. There's 7 across these. What are the units? Nicosia. Aleppo. Oh my, it is a castle. What 15? We'll seek the opportunity to recruit this. Was hoping next turn we'll get that unit to join us. You are lucky enough to join. How about the 2 turns? You still have that healthy unit. How about we move you over here? So as to not risk these guys turning feral. Not feral, but rebellious. There's 3, there's 2, there's 4, there's... I have no clue where that came from, but it is here. So, let's see now. I have with this. 8. I then add 2 more for next turn. That's 9. Most Mostly infantry, but that should make the conquest of roads comfortable. Oh, let's not forget about units from this settlement. So yeah, right now we're gonna take long sieges into Smyrna, and uh, I see. Let's have those spears. Next turn. Glad that we're moving in infantry and we need generals. Oh, this general doesn't have any chevrons. Alright. If only we better managed to initiative scene early on, we could have avoided having to fight for Anatolia this late in the game. I now would have imagined that we would have owned half of Europe. But oh well. Hungary and Poland are long factions. This will allow us to fulfill that desire, but so we get to that phase, we're just here trying to capture two of settlements, Nicaea and Smyrna. No, 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 I don't want Egypt in there. Hmm. No boy. Well, we will have to wait. Rome is sending their armies. I don't like the position there. An assassin, or is there something going on within their faction? Yeah, this might be the assault. Whoever this character is, they'll be easily vanquished. Oh, it's the prince. Modestos. Swords. General, some cav. They're diminished and not as strong as the heavy archers, but still competent. Fast moving, good stamina. Cavalry. Yeah. The good is we only have cav in this contingent. Otherwise, we would have needed to factor in an infantry type and resistance. Oh, we have two generals to deal with, not one. Just shoot down Modestos, and then we should be able to destroy this infantry. We'll have to see. We'll need to find a way to force the enemy to pull out their cavalry from the defending contingent. Not sure if we can withdraw. Hmm. Want these guys to reserve their ammo. Yeah. Uh, yeah, those are the units allocated over there. No, yeah, go over there. They're doing a good job against the swords. Concern is against the generals. Now where's this third unit? Alright. We may not have enough missile to take out the general. Didn't I command you to move over there? Go. Yeah, whole purpose of missile cav is to have them chase. Let's push you over there. The concern is that these contingents are getting near and need to reserve enough of this heavy archer ammo to contest that other general. I don't feel comfortable using their ammo this early. You know, all these contingents continue pushing over there. These ones continue focusing on the general. Just focus on the general, please. Yeah, send those two around. Mhm. Come on, please keep moving. We need to exhaust the enemy infantry so that we can break them easily, but more so to create an opportunity to exhaust their general. That's the general, you know. Or what we can do is just charging the generals now. Not that much ammo left, and not that much in the general's unit. Break the general and then oh, configure. Oh boy, we're gonna lose a lot from the general's contingent. Just go out of the way. Where's that general? The general that I want to get at. How about this? Send deploy you guys like that. You guys can come on down. Mm-hmm. Figure. Yeah, capture. Yeah, lost too many. Lost too many on the general's units. Now we just need to figure out how to target the other general. How about you? Hmm. If I was playing Rohan in the OG North Terrains mod, I would be crushing my entire cavalry fleet. But learning for the lessons of that campaign and the ones from this one, it's not worth the crushing your cavalry. So it takes too long to recruit all the cav that you want and too expensive. 1% to 13. Doing this now we need to target their cav. What if I... What are these up here? Yeah, they're moving on foot. No, cannot afford to lose my generals. Cavalry, I suppose. Yeah, let's start sending you guys into the far flank. Oh shit. I don't know what is in the generals in there. Come on, generals. Pull out, pull out. How are you guys? In melee. Please, withdraw, withdraw. Can't afford to lose my heavy archers. Oh my. Did not realize that they're that good at this devastating units. Alright, can I get both of you to continue pursuing that general? Oh man, they're not. That unit wasn't even fighting. Why is this unit in there? Oh my. Withdraw, withdraw. Come on, finish off. Yeah, finish off that cab. Oh my. Yeah, destroy that general and see if we can get anything done for that. Good. Thing is, I lost too many of my heavy archers against them. Not a cavalry? Not just the Varangians in general. Yeah, I can see going after them. Do I? Yeah, I have a way unit that has wavered like that. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. What? As soon as you remove that general, well, the job becomes so much easier. Oh my. It looks like it, but may not. Just need to continue devastating those units. Uh, that's all. Sadly, too many of my yeah, far too much of my guys have disappeared. Mm. So Nisea could possibly become ours next turn. Just mat. We just need we just need to know what's gonna happen with Smyrna. 200 lost. Their forces have been collapsed. The prince and the Nasius. So two of their biggest generals have been lost. Uh, we'll have to. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, and Nisea alone is 3k? We'll need to make a strong resistance. Cannot afford to lose that settlement. Oh my, the same thing that's happening to Constantinople in the other stream is what's going on. Pardon, not in the other stream, but in this other campaign is what's happening over here. Yeah. Somehow the most advanced, thank you. Holy, almost matching Ireland in power. Oh my. So, pardon, I want to know the. Effectively only have three pieces, three units of those guys. No way. Drop the. Oh, already at 70. Wayfarer's Rust is amazing. Bimarstan. Severchen Lufton. Let's march that. Not march, but let's construct this. Here we go. Oh yeah, recruitment. That's Yasi, Aleppo. How much is Aleppo? 2 units, and then Nicosia has 1. 115. Is this the Emperor? Yeah. Constantine is a really brave man. Don't like the fact that I lost all the heavy archers, but as we hold that for finances. Yeah, it's helping greatly. 75. Well, what happened with this? Discard this contingent. Literally gets nothing. Could have saved an additional 110 last turn. 5 units in here. Can't take anything else. Let's leave them. So along these two, we'll take these two, and then from there we can push on roads. And after roads, we'll just unite them with contingents from Kaunos and help with this assault on Smyrna. Mm. But not that much that we can work on. Mm. Yeah, send this amount in southward. So concentrate on our cav. Infantry. Yeah. Backspace. Oh, that's good. So is that. Uh, yeah, let's take the opportunity to get those horse archers. Those two, yep. Considering the amount of time needed to travail this, it's gonna be worthwhile. $28. That makes 37 behind. Okay, Nicaea is stabilized. And because yeah, because of those profits, we might be going under. We'll have to see. Oh, then Denmark is in conflict with France. Um, wow, what's Hungary doing? Yeah, Constantine to withdraw. Oh, Roy is pulling back the forces. Hopefully no conflict with me. Oh, they might be keeping units just to check my presence. Attack grew, but it's destabilizing things too. The cardinal. Wow. And by Santan wants to profit off of the land that he couldn't claim back. Anything else that we need to focus on? Well, starting to get Rohan vibes with this. In that we're making great leaps, but it's taking very long, and we're trying to stick to horse only. That's just a remark I need to make, recognizing that previous experience has shown that I'm in a complicated position. Of course, the French goes to my land. Too many rebels. Not yet. Near Smith. Normally would recruit assassins, but don't see any option nearby. Can I? Return my rights? Yeah, I'll do it. Lipple. Our next turn is when this fleet will be able to land. Just recruiting those two for stability. Yeah, we're already going under this turn. Financially speaking. Level 5. No need to if we can disband these. Yeah, 64 up. They may not have that much in military power left. So after taking in Smyrna and Rhodes, we can crash our forces into their land and just take up the rest. From there, just sandwich Hungary and then start pushing for. Whoa. Hungary has all of this. Gotta push for Poland, Denmark, and then. Well, we can just continue from there. Luckily got to get the. Sure will. How about this? The new infantry army, let's take them up. Battle, man. Come on over to Vilnius. 200 more? That's good. That makes me want to question how much better would we be off if we managed to keep more of our generals alive. Just like food for thought. But try to with the cardio. We need to rely on long-term siege for this settlement, and just that one alone. Mm, we can wait a little bit. On turn, let's see how things come out. I did have that unit. I did have an additional unit. Wow, Antioch drops by 500 just due to the cardinal. You know, we'll need to focus on Jerusalem. Just return the favor. But, hmm, but we have a lot to work with. Hungary is like withdrawing all that they can. And Adrianople rebels to the Hungarians. Oh my. Yeah, we'll definitely need to recruit an assassin just to get rid of the French priest. I don't want to do that to a fellow brother, but if they're going to repeat what Jerusalem just did against Antioch, I cannot afford to let my land be destabilized. No, 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 no. You know, we might have to conquer Rome. Hey, I did have an imam in the region. But how are you guys feeling then? How's the camp? What do y'all advise about the campaign? All of this is territory that I need to conquer. So many notices at Antioch. St. John's headquarters? What's this St. John's headquarters? Put these two in front. What's going on in this area? Withdraw to bomb right there. Let's see. Okay, just these two units from Nicosia. Hmm. Oh, this is more than sufficient to take roads. And with a general right outside the settlement, it's going to be an easy one. $1,700 left to go. Wow. So far it's mostly archers. 70%. Sent you over there. Koyuk got the chariots. Yeah, it's just him. So we'll quickly defeat him just to remove the rebels from the region. Sadly, that is one of our generals that defected. Not sure under what circumstances, but they have. Hmm. Just like a, just a hailstorm of missiles. No need to worry. What? Can your kids withdraw? All I did, I actually managed to touch my. What are my contingents? Oh my. Oh my, what's going on? Come on, just continue shooting the general. Come on. Yeah, this unit just needs to continue. That's the edge of the map. Come on, you guys have a responsibility. Come on, I know you guys are heavy archers, but don't let that like slow you down. Don't be like all of those European armies that drowned from just us being weighed down by their own armors. Lots of battles in European history, surprisingly, and with like the collapsed army, it pulling back. Pardon, not pulling back, but from running, trying to swim through the river with the armor on them, and it just weighs them down to the point where they drown. Oh my! This this general came out to be far more competent than anticipated. Two. Surprisingly, their general lasted this long. Is that? Whoops. That is the general. That could be the general. Oh, I just. Well, he has plot armor. And some. Yeah. Oh my. Even with all of those missiles, it was enough to take down that general. Move, move, move. Come on, destroy that. Destroy the defector. There he goes. The defector is no longer. Therefore, gird yourselves smoothly. Take up joyful arms for the name of Christ. Joyful arms for the name of Christ. To me, it sounds as if they're trying to combine the message of Christ with well, that of the Crusades. I recognize the invocation, however, it's a weird slash interesting one for me. Recruit these two spears. Let's see what we recruit these two just to keep order in the settlement. Yeah, next time we'll be able to assault roads, and from there we'll begin with we'll initiate the capture of Smyrna. Then we'll make. Hmm, this might be the opportunity to swing around the heavy cav against Hungary while we push all the infantry around Greece into to take those Byzantine settlements. That could be the strat. Denmark has a great deal of units, and it just wants to constantly try fighting in France. Hopefully we can resolve Antioch, otherwise we'll lose that settlement. 3,500 out of nowhere? That's a loss we cannot afford. Especially with the expensive of armies. Yeah, we'll need to focus on Jerusalem at some point. And Poland is pursuing the campaign. So we need to act against Hungary and Byzantium as soon as we can. Take them out of the picture, we can, and put all force on Poland. Why are they not pushing for Adrianople? There's one thing that bothers me about the AI of this mod. The fact that they are so close to a potential objective. They're even within enemy lands, but they won't. But they will still refuse to challenge and take the enemy possession. No! Egypt is red in roads. No. Who passed away? It could. Was it an Egyptian spy or the sort? They're trying to pursue Drastar. Oh my, let's hope that Egypt does not take roads. Otherwise, otherwise, I don't know honestly. But as soon as we can take Denmark, Poland, Hungary, and Byzantium, we can focus on Egypt and the Middle East. Papal states have a powerful army. Why aren't they using it for conquest? Wow. First time I noticed all those forts right there. And I could see you failing to send the Imam against against the heretic, Goiki of Tibet. I hate the fact that they're mixed loyalties. Not again, do I? Just sometimes it's ongoing in there. All that one cardinal can do. What, what is the unrest from? Not the moment to withdraw the levy spears. 15 and 20? That's 65. We may lose Santiago soon. Garrison isn't doing much. Wow. Just barely at 50. You know, disband. Disband that. Unite that. Damn, just that piece of spear was 5%. And sadly it was somehow this was 5% of my standing. Jerusalem, you're going to pay for this. Bertrand. Bro, may just need to land this army to help with the capture of Smyrna. 5 turns. Yeah. So far this is looking good. They have all their army stationed like that. Recruitment. Antioch, Asi. Some units at Undana. Nicaea. Hmm? Not construction. Assassinate. Fell victim to foreign assassin. Battle of the Ryukai. We need a spy. Didn't I have had two generals in there? Yeah. Tough situation. They spent the levies. That is 330 that we're reserving. Sadly, it's going to require a little bit of reform to make it a long-term thing. Hmm? Alright, let's see. 5 pieces of archers. Great deal of spears. One turn, 2 turns. By the way, pardon for that sound. I have no clue as to what it could be. And of course, they will not accept that. Yeah. Yeah, withdraw those two from the recruitment phase. Alright. It's just gonna be a lot of waiting. Wow. But why did I have to crash the fleet like that? Need to plant these guys at roads, quickly capture that, and then... We may even need to forget about the objective. It's gonna brew conflict with Egypt a little bit too early. Also, didn't do anything financially. Hmm. Okay, Antioch is stabilized. That diplomat is helping finance. Sadly, it's going to take a little bit for us to see those 400 florins return to the flow of income in the area. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a smart call. Smart call. We saved ourselves financially. No, politically. Wait, how much land would Egypt have? Hungary has at least 8 provinces. Poland has at least 5. That's 13. Add them to their current 28. That is 41. So after that, we only need 24. Do you want to recover Smyrna? Oh, the general within could have collapsed. No wonder. Two generals in this municipality. Will oblige, just go into Odessa. The financial break we needed. 300 additional per turn. but but we'll be looking towards racing an army to go into Jerusalem soon. That's just a promise. Maintain siege. Infidel army. There's an assassin. Moderate. Yeah, we can afford. Let's grab you two again. Let's see now. Or what I could have done is swing them around at this. At Trefelios. Oh, excuse me. Province of Vladimir requires a city. No, pardon. Not a city, but a general. 3,400 left in the pocket. When I say in the pocket, I'm referring to like what's left of this turn's balance before we go into red. Right next. Dang it. Pontius? That's a little bit too coincidental, but sure. You know what we can do? Send this. Oh my, Egypt is already at my border. After taking Smyrna, we have to roll around north into Constantinople. And let's try getting this army to take Hungarian settlements. I haven't been recruiting those spies. Yeah, leave roads to Byzantine. What's the power of Egypt? We're a little bit double. Egypt and I are very close. How about Rome? Not far behind of Egypt. Byzantine? They recovered, but Byzantine's at 6. Egypt's at 12. So let's see now. What are the other factions? Oh, from 9 to 8, I suppose. So it's 8, 6, 14, 13. This is 26. Where's Poland? Oh, I see. It's this line that barely exists. This is this has to be 7 then. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that is 41 of the provinces. You know, between these four powers, there's enough land to conquer just to meet the objective. What is this? Vilnius? 1200. 1200 to be made. I'm glad that we restabilized this province. Hmm. When, yeah. Hmm. We start moving this army south. A Drestar. Hmm. Right. It needs to be a little bit faster when making these assaults. This is a castle, so we probably don't need more than 2 rams. Alright, Milan has their army there. So it's not the Kingdom of Jerusalem that we're fighting, it's Egypt. Oh my, look at what Hungary does to its defenses at Rastar. Oh well, already committed the army there. Might as well make the push. Okay. Mm, I don't know. Perhaps 1 week's worth of campaigning would work. Let's see what this. Holy. Holy. Yeah, naval. We probably cannot be relying on a naval encroachment. We literally need to take this by foot. And Take into account. Speaks to loyalty. They won't have that much then. Oh, Sir Kill as well. What about this? Yeah, we already hold generals over there. Moscow. Surprised we have one. Can do the Carlo. Yeah, send them over there. Want to Kaffa. Mm. Does he try thrust or be worth it or let's see now. Assaults. And all the Kubotas. A lot of archers. Diminish the infantry. But we might be able to make this work. Wait, isn't he the supreme leader of the land now? He is, he is. Start deployment. Um, sounds that they make are really weird. That's all I'm gonna say. I really don't have anything else to say besides that, but it's weird. Not off-putting, but weird. Or maybe it is off-putting, I don't know. Would the ladders be excessive? Mm. Mm. Let's try to take smash. What if I make... Let's bring that over. Bring him over. We have... Bring this one over here. We may not need this ladder, do we? Yeah, send them in. You may actually need them. It's gonna take a while to break that, but but until it falls down, let's hold these guys. Okay, second fall. Abandon. Is 65? Pick this up just in case. They have plenty of archers in there. That's like the only thing that. Yeah. By any chance, is this ours? Or is it the enemies? So far, they're steady. Alright, Town Militia alongside Byzantine Guard Archer. Oh no! Shoot. Mm-hmm. The Iron Price, huh? Why is that? What? Why did the enemy warlord leave the settlement? It's it's weird. Come on, just come on over here. They released the oil just right on my calf. No, I want you guys to do front. Oh my, I literally have been selecting the wrong things. Fire at will. I just don't want you guys to like leave as soon as the skirmish mode disengages. Activates. Let's see now. Paranoia. A new general has fallen. Let's see now. How did they lose 50? I need to check on that. And what 50 have they lost? Is it just because of towers? They lost 50 horsemen. I cannot tell what unit is in here, but only they've lost 50 horsemen. Oh, we're. Oh my. Come on. And you guys? Shodadai are holding up all of this. Just destroy these peasant archers, then we'll surround all of these units. Go territories. Oh my. Paranoia infantry. No, what's both of the towers shooting down at us? We will need to like handle those units as soon as we can. Do what? I still have the two of you. So let's swing you guys around, see if that will help. A lot of infantry lost too. Yeah, come on down and help with this. Holy. These two are holding out very well. Wait, what? Come on over here. Still have a great deal of archers. Can we get away with shooting them at them over the walls? They still have their pikes. Oh my, did they have a unit of Skodatoys up there? No, I ordered you to take the ram. Uh, can I sneak you guys over here? We'll have to see. Uh, bring down on that gate. Did not realize that those archers were still firing on us. Uh, no wonder. I've lost all of our remaining missile. Plenty. How about this? Because we still have some missiles that we need to pick up. What? From what gates did they? All the reinforcements. Come on in. Can't live without you guys. And apparently so too. Hmm. Did I, by any chance, I lose the whole unit of archers? Only half of our force. Not sure why, but in this mod, it's difficult to gain the towers, even after you've taken the walls. Gateway. Yeah, we've been losing the turrets up. Or too much of the infantry is gone. Melee? Right. Are they? Yeah, they're still being fired at. Go pick up the ram. How about this? You go and get that. Oh, they add. I think they added this detail from Rome. Oh, like was watching clips a while back, and in Rome Total War, where your infantry can turn into lines. Yeah, like this, and let the other units just pass through without difficulty. Come on, please. Why? Mhm. Get the town village. This mod is an interesting mod. It's costing us a great deal of units. Like old woman. Come on, please push in. No, two of your clouds get back over here. Oh yeah, target this spear militia up here. Just because of that oil, we've lost a lot more infantry. Alright. Not sure if we will have enough for taking the town square. Mm-hmm. You'll come on down for the ram, and we'll bring it up to the general. Come on. General's bodyguard? Maybe dealing with far more than originally thought of. We definitely don't have enough infantry for both. Two of you advance. Wait a minute, what happened to you guys? Yeah, fight off that sound militia. How have we lost so much? It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Yeah, and at least spearskin holds choke points very well. But what sort of heavy infantry do I hold? That does do we hold access to that will allow us to take the walls? Huh? Damn. Hey Blaze, hello. Pardon that I didn't see your chat. It didn't. It just appeared for me. Well, just barely got the opportunity to look at it, I should say. Come on, we cancel. You sacrificing my horse archers. Yeah, the AI sacrifices my horse archers. Oh my. Come on. All of you come on over here. We can't afford to lose any more horse archers. Only half. What about... You guys are still down there? Oh my. You know, we have no choice. Just crash into the enemy. This all that's remaining, of the enemy's defense. No, we're not. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Three. Yeah. Alright, there goes one general. There isn't. There isn't that many left. Our warlord. Shit. Oh my. This was too expensive an assault. Oh no. Come on, go, 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 go. No, we wiped out both the generals. Yeah. Sacrificed a lot of infantry for this initiative. They wish to fight, so they let them come like plenty. Boy, man. They lost 2 generals in this battle. But I do not know. 278. All of this for 278. Oh, at least we can get some good units. Oh boy. I sent you over here. Well, that's enough to destabilize those units. What are we to do? Almohad Caliphate on Milan. Holy. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, Poland continues sending their spies. If I put you over, no, we don't have to. All right, if I go there, then can I? Yes, yes, we can. All right, all right. Time to push on Hungary. Yeah, generally time to push on Hungary. Don't understand how. Well, how Smyrna is making so little, but we'll have to accept that. Oh, we lost a couple thousand of in upkeep over here. Check the window. Yeah, let's just upgrade now. Very behind. Very behind. Dismounted lights. Yeah. Piskov. Is it something that we should risk or there's the thing, we don't have a unit that we can just throw in there. Not sure how what. Okay, Baghdad has a small. No, pardon, that's Damascus. I was about to attack like room instead. And there goes all my proceeds. Right. Let's get that. At least. At least we're figuring out the campaign even better. Sadly, not to the best. And just what I feared. Then putting back a unit in there. Shoot. Hey, look at the vulnerability of Constantinople. No, they should have kept that contingent right there. Fudge. 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 Alright, so we'll be pursuing the assault on Constantinople as well to that of Strastar. From there, that will isolate Verna and Only to figure out the rest. Sadly, none of our infantry got to stay for the long term. But we'll make it work. Ooh, Thorn is growing financially. That is good. Oh, we will have to deal with the Emperor at some point. But yeah. Need to start recruiting new infantry armies so that we can have that take the remainder of Greece. But now seeing the Emperor all around like that, it makes it clear that we need to focus on more formidable infantry. This was a fun campaign idea. Sadly, I'm not the best planner of things. Perhaps we formed even worse in this campaign than we did in the Rohan campaign. Oh, I'll risk it. 3,500 a turn? That can't be right. Plus the 36 here, that's 7,100. Mercenary armies, huh? This is a lot that we're throwing at. Yeah, there's going to be a lot that's being thrown at them. What's the reach of this army? No, it would be better if we take Verna then Constantinople. So that we can. No. Because Dresser will be that connection. How about this? Sadly, it does. No, there was a trick where you can see like how far you can go the following turn. I see. We score. Wow, even Egypt is spying us. Hmm. Mongol warriors. The heck? They have literally everything that I don't. What am I supposed to do about that? Whoop. So that's where the army has been sitting. Now let's pick up these three. Send them over here. You know what? While sieging Constantinople, we can recruit some mercenary infantry and just stick them there. From there, we can just withdraw the cavalry and have them come out and devastate their armies. Hmm. What concerns me is the Magyar Cav, but they're not they're not that strong, are they? Oh, this army is the one to be concerned about. Yeah, that will be the strat. Nice. You know what? We can just leave that unit right there. But Egypt looks like a fact. These northern land these northern holdings of Egypt look as if they're easy to attack, easy to exploit. So if we begin with there, we can just like take a couple of provinces that can help us financially. Concern is about maintaining a formidable infantry position, but aside from that, like, I'm not sure if there's anything to be worried about. Damn. So many rebels showed up at Napoleon's door. Alright. Hungary's pushing for Byzantine. Let's see what else we can do. Yeah, we're just watching the world go burn down. Oh, I will be assuming that Rome is holding financial issues so as to have to rely on forts. Maybe that's what I need to do in order to keep down upkeep. Build a couple of forts in a couple of places, plus put excessive infantry in there, and then I get to save financially. Constantinople might be an easy attack, seeing that Hungary left that army. Taking it is stability. Yeah, especially with the priest there. There's Orthodox, there's Catholic, and soon with us, there's going to be Mongol presence. Pardon, not just Mongol, Islamic. So there's going to be lots of religious turmoil, and that turns political, and that means like we have to take care of many more things, and necessary. Hey, Thorn is growing very well. If only other provinces can grow at that pace. Jihad? Oh, blasphemy. Gift road to Tampere. Going to the Serve the God, thank you. Send your violence. They're eyeing us out. Where you failed the assault. Let's have you scout them out. Hmm. Well, it's either now or never. Yeah, I'm at Team Siege. 6,000 from this. Mm-hmm. What's the defense like? That's very formidable. Oh boy. Makes me want to question my own tactics, but we'll have to see. Circle, circle, circle. Yeah, I figured that the relations would be abysmal. Why you asking? Sit on a. Probably spears. So last minute to recruit some units. 4 pieces of crossbow, 4 pieces of light infantry. What else can I do? Another infantry army? It's literally the first thing that came to mind. Another potential infantry contingent. Uh, Spear militia levy 10. It feels as if I've taken a lazy approach to the campaign. How about we recruit these two? Yeah. Second wave of infantry. Make it known. Huh? Not sure what to feel about these campaigns. Oh, instead of 100. So, okay. So Jerusalem still exists. Well, we just have to work with this. Let's just tear it a little bit longer. Jerusalem married off to Poland, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, just one more. What else do we need to do in order to continue progressing? Come on, gentlemen. This is victory. This is a victory to which I need to pursue. You know what? You know what's the option I just witnessed? Have the because they start to add all those contingents outside of the walls. We can send the cavalry to attack them, and hope, and that is in hopes that they'll sally out and let the infantry go in, right? No, what happened to Nicaea? It dropped by the no, no. Is that Nicaea I'm concerned about? No, Antioch is the one at 4K. Hmm. Oh, talking about Antioch at 4K. Hey, with this one time, Antioch making 5K for an Egyptian campaign base game. Who could the Holy Roman Empire be at war with? Oh, oh. Ha, for once. Time to make a whole new beginning. Command. Yaba of Koryo. Theologian. Sure. We've abandoned Bulgar so long ago. Yeah, well, we abandoned it. 80%. Maybe they need a little bit of that. Yeah, you can come. Uh, that actually improved relations. Bryansk used it to be on blue. Now it's yellow just because we removed those peasant archers. Send it over to Smolensk. Let's see now. The heck? Well, let's switch with them either ways. Yeah, those two as well. Alright. Alright, let's see if this works. There's those two. Then there's There's all of them. Okay. Mm. Uh, yeah, we can try this. That all we need to do is decimate Adelar. Yeah. So quickly sink this army, then attack Adelar. Sweet. Concha Kokage. Come on. Come on, boy. Constantinople should be a victory. A victory for victory. That's 11 of these guys. Whoa. Start battle. I I suppose they will. Yeah. They will only gain widows. Yeah. They should be quickly devastated. No, whoa, 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 they're resilient. They're resilient despite being light infantry. Croats. Send these three around. Yeah. Well, let's just send these three. Reserve these guys. It's just one unit of feudal knights. You guys, the three of you can take him down. He has the con.